What's up, YouTube? This is Colton here. So today we're taking a little road trip. Got off work this morning about 3 o'clock this morning. My home got a couple hours of sleep, and we're headed toward I think it's Burkeville, Virginia, to a dealer, a John Deere dealer up here. They had a fella, I forgot the exact model of it, but it's a fella Hydrofold tedder. Talked to the guy, been watching it for a little while. It never really sold, but got pretty serious about getting another one. Come down on the price a good bit because it's set up there for a while, but I guess hay season's just right around the corner, and I felt like it was going to go pretty quick, so they come down a good bit on it. So I said, well, instead of paying shipping fees, I'm just going to drive up there. I think it's like 3 hours and 40 minutes from the house or something like that, so it wasn't too bad. But the main reason I was wanting to get a new tedder, or not a new tedder, but a Hydrofold tedder. Right now I'm running a New Holland 163 4 basket manual fold tedder, and it's a good tedder, but and it works decent. If you have one big field, it works pretty good, or if you're just a really just do a few acres, it's pretty good, or have time to. But my hay that I'm doing now, I have so many little patches, and that tedder that I got now, I got it from my uncle. He bought it new. It's got a lot of acres on it. He bought it brand new a long time ago. So that's the main reason. Every time I wanted to fold up, I had to have someone to help me pick up on one of the outer baskets, because it's got some wear and tear on it to where it won't fold up without two people having to work at it at the same time to get it folded up. And then you have to lock the wheels and for transport mode, and then lock the baskets, and turn the crank to make your height, adjust your height and everything. And the fella is actually what my uncle, what he ended up getting. So, and it was the exact same model as this, and he paid a lot more for a new one, and this one's pretty used, but or so it seemed. I hadn't actually seen it yet, but hopefully it all goes well. But like I said, as many little fields as I'm doing, and when we're under time pressure or whatever, it would be nice to have a hydraulic fold. And going across ditches and stuff, it's always nice. The fellas that this model, it'll pick up the wings and tilt back when you're going across ditches versus just letting it kind of drag across the ditch. And that, when you're dragging them across ditches and stuff, that really wears out your or bends your tedder teeth on it. So but this guy, he says it's in pretty good shape. His paint's faded a little bit. I think he said it's missing 2 rake teeth. He said he probably has one up here, not sure about 2, but that's no big deal. I mean, you can throw rake teeth on tedder teeth on pretty quick, so assuming he has some. But we're about I think about maybe an hour out, so once we get it loaded up, I probably won't take a video, but once we get it loaded up, I'll stop and on the way home, and I kind of go over what it is and everything, and might show you, take you with us when we unload it. Not sure yet, but that's the plan. So we're gonna continue, keep driving. So we're making pretty good time. I got the I don't know if you can see through the mirror there, but I got the, what is that, 18-foot Hudson Brother deck over behind me. I figured that was probably the best thing to haul it on. I was going to take the little yellow the Hudson, you know, but it's got the fenders stick up on it. I didn't know if I could get it on there with the fenders being like that, but we're just gonna see if we can load it on this trailer, and hopefully all goes well. Like I said, we got a good little ride back, so but we'll keep you informed. Just hang tight, and thanks for watching. Alright guys, we just got back. I didn't get to film any at the John Deere place where I picked the tedder up, simply because there was just too many people out there, and I didn't want to have to deal with all that. But anyway, we got it back home. I was gonna film some of me unloading it with the fork truck that we have, but I don't know if you can see or not, but there is a let's see here, big old rainbow and a dark cloud right there. It doesn't really show that dark, but it started raining a little bit, and we wanted to get it off. Ended up having to take this rear bar off right here, and this one right here, there's 4 bolts right there, and 4 U-bolts over there, actually 2 and 2 for nuts. But stuck the forks through right here, and picked it straight up and set it off. Nothing to it, but anyway, we got it home. I know I have I think there's 4 or 5 teeth that just have 1 tooth on it, kind of like that one does. The rest of them have 2. Got right there, got on the other side, and there's a couple more that they only have 1 tooth. So I got 1 extra tooth that they gave me with it. Might see if I can find some more, but try to replace those and probably go ahead and grease it. I know they say you're supposed to do it right when you use something. You know, you're supposed to grease it, but I know I'm going to be in a time crunch once hay season comes, because the grass is already really starting to take off, and I have some welding to do on the disc mower, replacing some pickup teeth on the baler, and I might have 1 or 2 belts that I have to get relaced. I hope not. I hope they'll last through the season, but you just never know. So got all that to do, and right now, I mean, it's been raining nonstop, and my 2-week yards that I do, they want me to come every like 6 days right now, so it's kind of hectic, and it's gonna get even more. So while I'm not, like, you know, while I got a few minutes, I might as well go ahead and grease it and get it ready, and do what I can to make the best of my time. And what we're gonna do now is, I guess I'm gonna take a trailer, drop it off, and probably call it a day, because it is 6:51, so 7 o'clock, so I left at 8. So I mean, I've been going for like 11 hours, and I had to work last night. So anyway, so we're gonna call it a day, and see what we can get into later. All right, well, thanks. Have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you.